So Wildlife Week is about raising people's awareness about what you can look for and how we record it, how you can get involved and why it's important. Because, you know, you have to get like a biological baseline for what you have. So how do we know what we've lost? Well, you have to count what you have, and then you can start recording that over time, and then you can then start maybe relating that data to more interesting questions like, well, is this species being affected by climate change? And then you can start comparing data, and all of these questions and all of this stuff that we're talking about now is informed by data. So the more you collect, the more correct your argument can be, because you said, well, I've got 1 million points of data to put against this argument, so obviously this is very true. Whereas if I've only got one piece of data to put against it, it could be very sketchy. So yeah, it's really important.
So Wildlife Week, we'll talk about the events that are going on, actually. I mean,
yeah,
if wildlife is your thing and you go out on walks and you think, oh, I keep spotting that ladybird over there, I think I need to mention that. We have events that you can come along to, one of which is the Expo, Wildlife Expo, which is going to take place at the Eye Museum.
Yeah, the Eye Museum.
At the Eye Museum, which is in Douglas, just down from the Manx Museum, on the 25th of... What date is that?
The Wednesday.
The Wednesday. Next Wednesday, which is the...
Oh, yeah, the 25th.
The 25th. You got that, guys.
You're right.
It's
Sorry.
Wednesday, the 25th of April. The Manx Wildlife Week Expo at the Eye Museum from 7 till 9 o'clock in the evening. Just pop in and say, you know what?
And it's free.
And it's free. You know what? I want to get involved in wildlife recording, and you can get to meet... Who can they get to meet?
Well, me, of course, which is amazing. But no, there's lots of really other interesting groups there. So we've got Manx Bat Group, we've got the Wildlife Trust, there's Manx National Heritage, so and the Wildlife Park as well. So and I think there's a couple of other people joining us. So we're all going to turn up, and we're going to just show us all of our weird and wonderful things, just to kind of inspire people and say, well, look at all these odd things that we found on the beach. We can start monitoring this, and you can tell us about it. So that's going to be good.
How weird and wonderful are the species over here? Because there are people who might think, oh yeah, we're not very exotic, are we? Have we got really weird and wonderful things here?
If all of you went out and googled whelk eggs and
I'm doing it now.
If you haven't already, you've probably already done that.
So there are like these weird little things that you'll see on the beach that kind of look a little bit like like the bubble wrap, but kind of like these weird little pouches that are all clustered together.
Yes. Yeah,
oh, I've just Googled it.
Yeah,
just Googled it.
Do
Yeah,
they look weird?
They do look a little bit
I told
weird.
you. Yeah. So a lot of people see those things on the beach and they're like, what on earth is that? Because they look really strange and alien.
Almost looks like a bunch of grapes.
Yeah. And different species look a bit different, but they're just really strange. And a lot of people don't know what they look like. And when they see them, they're like, oh, that looks a bit alien. So it's just about showing people things that they... or like for instance mermaid purses, so the eggs of sharks and rays, they look really beautiful and also very indicative to each species has a different looking egg. So it's just about looking at our cool stuff.